They so lame. A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same. A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same.
Lost and I'm tripping, I should blaze, but in my damn mind, I could hit a landmine. Not even a hand sign pointing which direction is straight up. I'm just lost in my ways too. I wish I was Babe Ruth, so someone would think I'm the greatest. But instead, people hate you, lying to your face, telling all the wrong ways, trying to stray up. I put my headphones on all the way up, light a J up, put my A game face on like a slayer. All the AR guys don't wanna pay up. If they got a billion name, boy, better pay up. Driving me insane, homie, straight up. If it bubbles at the surface, my temper spitting curses, doing disservice. I'll just the vermin, I'm better than that, because I'm so down to earth, but I'm still attacking while barely intact.
A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same. A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same. Welcome back, baby. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's Friday, March 13th, my favorite number. You got a tattoo. 2026. You're watching One More Round Fights. I'm the host of this here channel. My name's Gaff. I do this, it seems, every single day of the week. I give you guys MMA and boxing tips, picks, parlays, tricks, you know, all that shit. I give you guys the combat sports fight sphere as a whole. And we're back again, bitch. We're back again with a Friday iteration of CPUnits. That's right. We simulate the UFC and or boxing fights that will be happening. And we bet the outcomes that the game gives us, because who knows better than the people that make the statistics in the game, right? I mean, meta strat, okay? This strategy is top tier, as you know it. I mean, if you tailed last year, you ended up some units. And if you're tailing this year, you're up units. So shout out to those showing love to CPUnits, and appreciate everybody pulling up to the chat on this fine Friday. All right. Now, again, you got to subscribe to One More Round Fights. All right. One More Round Fights. Scan that QR code right there. You know why? Because if you like MMA and boxing, your life will instantaneously get better the second you subscribe. Guys, I'm not joking. Just this morning, one of my buddies hit me up from South Carolina, hit me up about his wedding. He was like, yo, I forgot. You came down early, helped us out, blah, blah, blah. I got some money for you. I'm like, what? No, you don't need to pay me. Comes to my front door, drops off 2 Chris hundreds for your boy. For no reason. For no reason. This is what I'm telling you. You join the channel. Good luck comes your way, people. Subscribe to the channel. All right? Pay it forward. please. Also, follow on social. One more round fights, one more round F8 on X because fuck you, Elon. Elon, you's a bitch. All right. You got a character limit. Everybody else don't. Twitch don't. TikTok don't. Instagram don't. But you, Elon, you're one special type of hoe. I want you to know that. But one more round fights. Follow everywhere. That's where we will be putting out the Clubber Sober Dubber parlays, the CPUnits parlay that we end up seeing this evening. It's going to end up being a single on the fight. But, you know, like a Gillian sub, Gillian decision, Gillian, whatever. It's Gillian, bitch. But anyways, also don't forget to follow One More Round Fights. You could catch me on there putting belt to ass. Okay? I mean, check the record. All right? I'm the underground king of prop quiz, and you all know it. Catch me on the main card minute, doing what I do best, kicking ass, taking names, and knowing MMA and boxing trivia. It is what it is. And just for housekeeping purposes, main card minute on your left, One More Round Fights on your right. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. It's Friday. Now, I wish we had the main event. I wish Kevin Vallejos was in. I wish he was in UFC fucking 5, dude. What the fuck is this? Oh, I got a package. Oh, that might be the snowblower. The snowblower battery I've been waiting for. That came way too late. The snow has since passed. It has since passed. But anyways, yeah, my ring doorbell just went off and I saw a UPS truck outside. It is what it is. We got to keep the show going, bitch. I don't give a fuck about no package. It'll be there when I get outside. Just a battery, lithium ion. 60 volt. Anyways, back to it, guys. The reason we're here is we're going to simulate these fights, and I wish Kevin Vallejos was in UFC 5. He's not. He's not up to this second. Let me see. Maybe there was an update in the last. No. He is not in the game. He is a relatively new fighter, so it would be pretty egregious to put him in the game when there are a bunch of fighters that we've been yearning to add to the game and they aren't in there. So unfortunately, we will not be simulating the Josh Emmett and Kevin Vallejos fight, but we will be re-simulating the Gillian Robertson and Amanda Lemos fight and getting a prop for that and betting a prop for that. Okay, that's what's going to happen this week. And Gillian, not the best odds on her, but, you know, hopefully the CPUnits gods can grace us once again with the correct outcome. And we can cash on a little plus money something here. Okay. But almost certainly our money line should get the job done. I believe in the CPUnits gods to at least get that right. At the very fucking least, they'll get that right. Lazy Bet in the chat. He says, let go. Octopus with no friends says sub. Octopus has plenty of friends, and some of them are in this chat. What up? And then Octopus already throwing up them smoke emojis, the Dakota emojis. He already knows. Dakota's getting off work early today. It's nice. We were thinking about taking Aioli to the beach. The day I was supposed to take Aioli to the beach, obviously didn't get a chance to. Then I was working on his actual birthday. You know, another day that was nice, didn't get a chance to. And then the day after it was all gloomy and gross and raining. And I was like, well, we're not going today. And then today's kind of another one of those days. So it's just been tough, man. I just want to take my dog to the fucking beach, bro. Shout out to Gilgo. But anyways, yeah, let's get into it. Let's bring in the gameplay. You guys already know what we're doing here. Oh, you guys know what I be playing. You know the spiel that I give. I'm not giving the gamer tag. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Suck a dick, bitch. We're moving on. You know the game that we're playing. These are the other games that I do play. Just recently started playing Asphalt. And also Steep. Steep is a sick snowboarding game. I just recently started playing that. I play Ready or Not with a couple of my boys, get into some scenarios, kill some infidels. And then the games that we simulate. Undisputed, UFC 5, Marvel Rivals, too. I enjoy playing that as well. I also play a little 2K, a little Star Wars Squadrons, a little Halo in there, GTA Online. You know, I get down. But the reason we're here today is to play UFC 5 and simulate that. Okay, and if you guys know, the new Xbox is back. The most recent, the one we've used to seeing on our streams, my usual Xbox. This is it. All right, it is officially repaired. We are no longer on the broken Xbox. Thank the Lord. It was a tough go, man. It was. You didn't just see Dakota's gamer tag under there. Relax, chill out, chill out. And why is this not seeing anything? It's not recognizing me. I am the guy here. I don't know why you don't let me in the game. So these are the simulations that we've done so far. UFC Houston, UFC 325, UFC Mexico City, huge plus 1100 cash, I believe. Maybe it was plus 1400, but for sure at least 1100 on the Bobby Green, Daniel Zellhuber. Shout out to that. So last time we didn't quite get our main event, but we got the co-main, I believe that fight was, in our simulation. It ended up going our way. We got Bobby Green TKO, and that's exactly what happened. So hopefully we could get some luck going our way again. You know, we had UFC 326. It didn't really go our way there. The Max Holloway KO did not cash. But we have UFC Vegas 114. We have Gillian Robertson, Amanda Lemos. Let's see what we get here. And for those that don't already know, we do not play. We simulate this and just watch. We are in that cuck chair, baby. We don't play. We just watch. Get ready for a fucking strawweight 3-round banger. Shout out to Gillian Robertson. Jilly B, we got you. We got you. Let's get it.
Our tail of the tape for this strawweight
37-30. 5-4 5 65 inch reaches 63 inch reach. These ladies are fighting at 115, 15-5-1, 16-8.
Ladies and gentlemen,
is
this
Gillian
fight is 3
Robertson.
rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing
Oh,
first,
you love it.
fighting out of the blue corner, Gillian the Savage.
I love the levels that come on this Xbox. It's just naturally perfect. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I missed you, Xbox Series X. I missed you so much. I missed you so much. It was not the same without you. Here we go. Round one. Gillian, let's get that takedown there. Let's not sweat this at all, please. Oh, fuck me.
They're so talented.
All right, Gillian. Come on.
They come from great camp.
Nice job.
Very even matchup.
Yes, there we go. First takedown. That's also something I was looking to take in our dubber prop. Takedown for Gillian Robertson. They have her line set at 2.5. So I got to wait for FanDuel to drop her takedown lines. Maybe they have by now. It is Friday. It is Friday. Let me go ahead and take a look. It was supposed to be Petrino, Robertson, Emmett. All to get at least one takedown in their bouts. Rear naked. You guys already know I'm heavy on that Gillian Robertson sub too. Plus 300, big dog. You know I'm on that. It'll probably be a decision, but you know I'm on that. You know it. If there was anybody drooling over that. Wait, why is this not on the freaking... There it is. Scaring me. Arm triangle. Gillian's just going heavy for subs right here. And Gillian Robertson's sub right now is plus 320, but Lemos on the back. Fuck. Okay, Gillian Robertson, one takedown is minus 390. Fuck yeah. What's a Vitor Petrino? One takedown. No lines dropped.
She got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Andre Feely for takedowns minus 170.
Lemos's hook shot blocked.
Guillotine jump.
Speed 310.
Great submission by the opponent.
Right now, I'm kind of liking what I got, which is Emmett and Robertson. It's plus 126. It might stay there. Gillian Robertson. Oh my gosh, she's gonna TKO her. I'm gonna have to take Robertson TKO. This is what happened last week. Give me a sub, Jilly. If you're gonna do it, give me that sub so I can take the single and have it guilt-free. Guilt-free sub single. Come on, Jilly.
She has no answer.
What is
so
we
continue to
doing?
feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position.
God, these are some fucking. Oh, here we go. Flattened. Flattened. Dig under. Dig under. Dig under for the sub. Dig under for the sub. Come on.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her
Wish
back.
she would have TKO sub. I know Gillian's coming in mad too because she didn't get the 2025 she wanted. And due to this fight being, you know, having to be rebooked because Amanda Lemos had to pull out the first time. So, oh, Gillian for the armbar this time.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here.
Man, she is all over Lemos though.
Oh,
Ooh, circles off to the back. Now she's gonna rear naked her meat rocket in this motherfucker. He says, Octopus, what's up, bro? Where have you been? Long time no see. What is CPUnits? Can you explain what it is exactly? Meat rocket. We simulate the fights that are happening on Saturday, and then we take those bets. That's it. Easy as pie. Bleeding Edge MMA. What up? He says, what up, Meat Rocket?
Huge elbows that she's known for.
Oh shit.
Right,
Come on, Gillian.
Here, and this is a spot
Don't get beat up from the bottom. Get me a sub.
success.
This is going to be Gillian's decision, isn't it? She's not going to be able to finish Lemos for some fucking reason. 90 seconds.
She just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting an elbow.
She goes for like her 9th submission attempt this round. Hammer fist to face. Hammer fist to face. Hammer fist to face. Hammer fist to face. God. Whew. Come on, Jilly.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to.
I think with all the submission attempts and the damage from the top, also she had the back and had her flattened out multiple times. It's still a Robertson round, even if she spends the next minute here.
Best grapplers in the division.
Big combination here.
But if she gets seriously hurt, we may have a different story on our hands. Seeing a lot of ground and pound from Lemos here.
Lemos's cheek looks like it's cut here.
Lemos is cut from the bottom strikes of Robertson somehow. Okay, we'll take it.
Strike landed by her there.
Every little bit counts. But Lemos heavy in top position. Goes back to half guard, goes back to full mount.
Man, she's making these ground strikes count.
And she's about to posture up and start to rain down some
10
shit.
seconds to go in round one.
Oh, she gets to the back. She's wow, how the tables have turned. This is what Gillian was doing to her just 2.5 minutes ago. This is not fuck, man. This is gonna come down to the scorecards. I gotta see the stats in this round now. I was gonna say Gillian, but then she got beat the fuck up for a good portion at the end of that round, and now I gotta look at the stats. Now, okay, yeah, Gillian still beat her on everything. Total strikes, significant strikes. She had the takedown. She had the control time. Still a Gillian Robertson round, 10-9. I think we're headed towards a decision at this point. Unless Gillian gets it down to the ground early again and searches for the sub early, we might be cooked. We might be getting a fucking plus 175 CPUnits.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the
that water
side.
tasted
It
so
seemed
fucking
as though
good.
she came
It's
in here
so
with an
ice
idea that
cold.
she'd be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
Shut up. Gillian's gonna win this. Let's go. Doctors, step in there.
All right, here we go.
Fuck it. Give me Gillian TKO. Nice right hand from Gillian. She's gonna shoot soon. 2 jabs and then a right hook. She's shooting soon. She said, I don't want none of that. None of that business. So, gang, what up, Richland? CPUnits, the sheets will be spread soon, sir.
Nice leg kick by her there, DC. Now we'll see if she can follow it up.
And there's the shot and the takedown. That's 2. She's almost going to be at her line of 2.5 takedowns. Let's go, Gillian. Full mount. Love that. She's going to ground and pound her. Probably have her give up her back, sink in the rear naked. We're going to call it a day.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that.
Ooh, big elbow. Yep. What'd I say? What'd I say, chat? What'd I say, chat? Yeah, chat. What'd I say?
She's in control of this fight.
Chat. What'd I say? Chat. What'd I say again? What'd I say again? Why'd you go to mount? We were winning. We were going to get the sub. Oh, my God. This is going to be TKO. I'm going to be pissed. Meat Rocket says Lemos is pretty hot, though. Everything Meat Rocket says should be taken with a grain of salt. And then Richland says, oh, spreading the sheets, and we are in the cuck chair. Pause. LOL. Gillian flattens her out again. She remembers the end of that round one. Get the sub, Gillian. Arm triangle. Anything. Look, even Lemos is trying for the sub. That should remind you to go for yours. Please. Don't make me get TKO. I don't want it. CPUnits gods, don't do this to me.
Nice positional control here.
Do not do this to me, CPUnits gods. Oh, no. CPUnits gods don't give a fuck about me. Oh, yes, they do. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. He circles to the back off that. You better get a rear naked. You better get a rear naked. Oh, please don't ground and pound her. Please don't ground and pound her. Darcer or some shit from here. I don't know.
In a bad position.
Anything but ground and pound. Anything but ground and pound. Anything but this. Anything but this. Triangle. Triangle. Go the triangle from the top. No, not this. God damn it, Gillian. Please go for the sub. Please. I'm begging you. For the love of God. Oh, crap. Stop it, Gillian. Stop. No. I need the sub. No. What is she doing? Arm triangle. Arm triangle. Wrestler. Wrestler.
So brutal.
What is this?
She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them. Force them to
fuck
make
me.
to give their backs.
Gillian, sub her. What is this ground and pound shit? She's got her blood. The fucking doctors are going to step in, too. Come on.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Yeah, fuck her submission defense. We need her to get subbed. The fuck is this magical submission defense just because she's Brazilian? What is this? She got subbed by fucking Jandaroba and Jessica Andrade, bro. Oh my, she's a bloody pulp. Please sub her.
Now she's in full mount.
I'm so scared to bet her by sub. I feel it, but I did it last time and she got the decision. Oh, well, that's my life. Gods don't care about me. Oh, shit. Yes, they do. Oh, here we go. Come on, baby. She gets out to the side. Drop those hips. Drop those hips. Drop those hips. Fuck. Illy looked rough on the scale today. Yeah, she always does, though. 115 ain't good to her. Didn't Lemos get standing arm triangle laughing my ass off? Yeah, bro. That's why I'm like, please give me the Gillian sub. I thought Gillian would get a submission. What's up, guys? What up, Kyle? Full mount again. Oh, God. Lemos goes for a sub. They back to the feet. Fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Here we go. Here, I knew the CPUnits gods would say fuck me today. Give me a goddamn Robertson TKO. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit, big dog. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I gotta get a fucking Robertson TKO. This is some bullshit. God.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
That's so
Ladies
annoying, bro.
The doctor has called a stop to this fight.
At least we get the Gillian money line, dude.
TKO Gillian the Savage Robertson.
You heard Mr. Bruce Buffer himself. We got a Gillian Robertson TKO. Gillian Robertson minus 205. Under 2.5 at plus 135, which was a pleasant surprise. We might have even hit the nope. We almost got to round 3. So under 2.5 at plus 135 cashes. Gillian Robertson minus 3.5 line, and every other spread line cashes for Gillian. Gillian Robertson TKO plus 750. At least the odds are juicy, but I do not feel at all confident in this CPUnits outcome. This one feels like a lemon, and I do not blame you if you don't end up taking the CPUnits out this week. I do not blame you. A round 2 TKO by Gillian Robertson. I would have had round 2 sub, not TKO, brother. What is this? Round 2 TKO Gillian Robertson is plus 2,000 for anyone brave enough to brave the waters of that challenge. But yeah, over 1.5 is minus 350. Gillian Robertson finish if you want to save yourself there, but she's probably going to get a decision, like I said. But Gillian Robertson finish is plus 200. So not bad. Not a bad consolation prize for sub, especially since sub is plus 275. So you get the decision just for losing plus 75. You get the TKO for losing 75. Like, that's not too bad. I'll take that. Gillian Robertson finished at plus 200. But yeah, we got to take Gillian Robertson TKO. We can't anger the CPUnits gods. It must be done. It must be done. Other things that cash in this bout, I think she only got 2 takedowns. So she actually went under on her take. No, wait, no, she did get 3, right? Didn't she get that one at the end? Why am I not just looking in front of me? 2 for 3. Yeah. Yeah. So she gets 3 takedowns. Her fighter props. So she hits the under on her takedowns, under 2.5. It's minus 115. Okay. Significant strikes. She hit her over. Significant strikes for Gillian Robertson set at 36.5. She gets 37. She just literally, the smallest of margins, hits her over. Okay. And Amanda Lemos hits her unders for everything. All right. Round props for anybody that cares. Gillian Robertson, round 2, plus 650. Round 2, anybody, plus 450. Fight to not start round 3, plus 165. Fight to not go the distance is plus 110. Robertson in rounds 1 or 2 is plus 250. I think that's it. Oh, and round 2 TKO is plus 1,000. Anybody. And that was the very short CPUnits simulation. Those are all the fights that we have. I got to go put in those bets. I got to go make those graphics. I got to do all the things, man. Oh, shout out to Kyle gifting a 1 more round membership. What a guy. What an absolute mensch, giving a 1 more round membership. And guess who gets that beautiful little 1 more round membership? Oh, just a crowd favorite. Meat Rocket himself. Meat Rocket gets a membership from Kyle Greaves. Let's go. Kyle says, Meat got it at Lazy Bed. Ha ha ha. Oh, man. Shout out. Appreciate you gifting out the memberships, getting people involved. Now Meat Rocket will be around for the next locker room. Good for him. Locker room, very fruitful for our guys. The last one wasn't so fruitful, but locker room has proven to do really well for us. Our first locker room card couldn't have gotten better. They even banned us. We were giving out too much good information. All right. And Sleeto says, let's go. What up, Sleeto? But yeah, we got Gillian Robertson TKO of all things. That's what we got to freaking take in this piece. Sorry to those that were hoping for something awesome. We ended up getting that. Sorry, but the time has now come, y'all. The time has now come. We give our picks out on UFC Vegas 114. Let me include the chat because I will forget to talk. Bring in the chart. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Starting at the bottom. Let me just make sure the chart looks good. It could look fucking stupid. Oh, I didn't bring in the chart. Okay. Even worse. Oh, I did bring in the chart. All right. Yeah, we'll keep the gameplay in there. Who gives a shit? Okay. Oh, it's better if you know what? Let me switch it up. I'm gonna take the gameplay out so you guys can read what's in that last column if you want to. Here, we're gonna remove you. We're gonna do this. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, still can't read it, huh? Maybe if I just widen the chat. There we go. That's better. There we go. I like that. If you don't like it, fuck off. Who cares? Anyways, let's get to the chart, shall we? Women's strawweight, Pierre Rodriguez, Sam Hughes. I got a Rodriguez decision. This has happened already, guys. This is a rematch. This is a rematch. Sometimes the fighter's DNA is their DNA. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Now, a late Hughes sub is entirely possible. A Hughes steal in the decision, entirely possible. Let's keep in mind, Hughes is 11-6, not the greatest record, not a record that we like to entrust our money with. Just saying, off rip. She's 32. Okay. All right. 64-inch reach, but she is on a 3-fight win streak, and she got a sub in her last win. That should be noted. But she last lost to Piera Rodriguez in 2022. Piera is 11-2, 5 KOs. Her lone loss wasn't a DQ, was a submission loss, so that's why I do have Hughes sub in that column, just in case. But she herself is on a 2-fight win streak, both of them by decision. I expect for her to keep it going and to end Sam Hughes' streak and get a Pierre Rodriguez decision. If you're following Luke's method of fading Fortis fighters, go ahead and do that. But I'm just rocking with Pierre Rodriguez based off history, stats, and styles at women's strawweight. Moving on at bantamweight, Elijah Smith takes on Yu Su Young. All right, Yu is 16-3, 3 KOs, 5 subs. He's 30, 5'6", 65-inch reach. He's on a 5-fight win streak. All 5 have been by decision. Okay. He does have 1 KO loss in his record. All right. Elijah Smith is 9-1, 5 KOs on his record, 1 sub. He's 23, very young. He's going to have a fast gas tank. He's going to come out fast and hard. Pause. He's 5'9", the taller fighter. He's got a 71-inch reach, the longer fighter. He's on a 7-fight win streak, the longer win streak. And guess what? He has finishes in that. 3 KOs, 3 decisions, and 1 sub in that 7-fight win streak. All right. His last win was that KO slam win over that Asian man. I believe his dominance over Asian men will continue. I am going with a Smith late TKO round 3. I feel like his length and his power and his reckless abandon, his willingness to move forward is going to be too much for Yu Su Young in the end. For a decision fighter, unable to keep him off with some distance or any power, only having 3 KOs on his record, I got to roll with my boy Elijah Smith to get him up out of there. So we're going with Elijah Smith TKO in this bantamweight fight. At women's bantamweight, we have Beatrice Mosqueda taking on Montserrat Rendon. I got a Mosqueda sub in round 1. I like the under. If not, fight end decision. Because if this fight goes long, Beatrice she probably has a chance to lose it. Okay, I like her on the ground. If her ground game works out for her, she's going to sub her, and she's going to sub her early. She's 6-0, 1 KO, 4 subs. She's a multi-time gold medalist at ADCC, BJJ Worlds, all that. She's 34. She's 5'6" with a 66-inch reach. Rendon is 7-1, all decisions. Every single one of her wins and losses is a decision. Okay, 36. She's 5'8" with a 68-inch reach. She lost to Daria Zeleniakova, guys. Do you remember Zeleniakova, who was absolutely doggy on the ground, kept getting submitted and controlled? She lost to that girl by decision, okay? She lost to her by decision. We're going to go with our Beatrice Mosqueda by sub in round 1. Maybe round 2. We're going with round 1. At bantamweight, we have Luan Lacerda and Hector Sosa. I like a Sosa TKO round 2. Again, I like a Lacerda sub. 11 of his 13 wins are by sub. He is a UFC veteran. This is Hector Sosa's first fight in the UFC. He is a Dana White's Contender Series fighter. Sosa's 14-1, 6 KOs, 2 subs. He's 30, 5'9" with a 70-inch reach, so 6 KOs on his record. 10-fight win streak. 10-fight win streak. That includes 5 decisions, 4 TKOs, and 1 sub. Okay, so a lot of decisions in there too. He last won a decision after his 4-fight KO streak. All right. His lone loss was a KO. Okay. So that 14-1 is 14, and I got knocked out. Lacerda 13-3, 11 subs, 2 decisions, 33, 5'7", 71.5-inch reach. So he does have the longer reach of these 2 fighters. So if this needs to be on the feet, we've seen Lacerda come out fast. He will be able to keep it on the feet if he needs to. He has lost every single way, so no particular ways that he's lost. He was last TKO'd by Damon Blackshear, okay? And his last fight was a submission win. All right, so of his losses, he was TKO'd by Blackshear, but his last fight was a submission win. So he's looking to keep that momentum going. Shout out to Luan Lacerda. We will have his sub in the subber parlay. It will be, you guessed it, round robin. All right. Don't know if we're going to include Hector Sosa's TKO in the clubber parlay. If anything, we might be doing Elijah Smith. We might be doing Charles Johnson, maybe Rahicki. Okay, one of those types of guys. But yeah. Sousa taking on Bolagiaki, lightweight. I like a Sousa decision, the Brazilian. He's 13-1, 8 KOs, 3 subs, so 11 finishes and 13 wins. He's 28, 5'9" with a 70-inch reach. It's his first UFC fight as well, but he does have a Dana White's Contender Series KO, so that should be noted. He has a decision loss to Archie Colgan in Bellator. That should be noted as well. So he's fought at the near top of the competition events against very tough guys, and he didn't get finished by Archie Colgan. Archie Colgan is doing very fantastic things over in the PFL currently. Oki is 10-1, 5 KOs, 1 sub, so 6 of his 10 wins are by finish, 73-inch reach, so he does have the longer reach, by 3 inches. And he does have a TKO loss to Mason Jones, a sub loss to Chris Duncan, but he's never had back-to-back losses. That being said, I do think for the first time in his career, he does get back-to-back losses. I think this fight is a very close decision. It could go either way, but I think Sousa comes out getting the win. If not, Sousa probably gets a finish. I don't see Oki finishing a guy like Manuel Sousa. Okay, at welterweight, Chris Curtis taking on Miktabek Orolbai. Chris Curtis decision. I'm going with the vet, baby. I'm going with the vet. Orolbai decision is entirely possible. I don't think there's a finish in this fight. If there is a finish, it's Chris Curtis getting the TKO. Okay, we've seen the damage that somebody put on Orolbai's eye. Chris Curtis can absolutely do the same thing. All right, Curtis, 32-12, 17 KOs, 1 sub. He's 38, though. 5'10", 75.5-inch reach. He's got 3 finish losses. His lone sub loss was his second loss in his entire career. I don't think he'll give up any mistakes on the ground here. He's very intelligent, very smart, and is willing to give up time on the ground to search for that KO in the next round. Orolbai is 15-2-1, 7 KOs, 6 subs, so a lot of his wins are finishes. He's 28, 5'10", 73.5-inch reach. His 2 losses are both decisions, though. Chris Curtis, 32 wins. 14 of those are decisions. All right. Just saying. And then he is on a 2-fight finish streak. His last time out getting the KO. All right. But Orolbai, very dangerous. This is at welterweight. Chris Curtis was a middleweight. This is down at welterweight. That should be noted. Miktabek Orolbai, remember, he used to be a 55er. So that should be noted as well. At middleweight, Brad Tavares versus Eric Anders. Tavares, decision, baby. All right, I'm rolling with the Tavares decision. It is what it is. Okay, Tavares. Anders is 17-9, 10 KOs, 1 sub. I don't think he's going to take TKO Brad Tavares. He's 38, 6'1" with a 75-inch reach. He was last KO'd in August by Christian Leroy Duncan. Tavares is 21-11. All right, similar records for both guys comparatively. 5 KOs, 2 subs, so a lot of decision wins for him as well. He's also 38, both guys 38 here, 5'11", 73.5-inch reach, so virtually identical. He was last KO'd by Robert Brzezic in September. So both of these guys coming off KO losses may come out a little timid, may come out trying to keep their jobs, keep status, all that, played a little slower, fight for every last tooth and nail, inch in this fight. It's going to be a decision. I think Brad Tavares comes out on top with the coaching of Eric Nixick. All right. At flyweight, Charles Johnson and Bruno Gustavo da Silva. I like a Johnson TKO in round 3. Last 2 times Bruno Gustavo da Silva was knocked out, it was in round 3. Okay, and he was knocked out in 2 of his last 3 fights, by the way. Silva's 15-7, 6 KOs, 5 subs. He's 35, 5'4" with a 65-inch reach. That should be of note because Charles Johnson is 5'9" with a 70-inch reach. Okay, 5-inch reach advantage, 5-inch height advantage. Silva last had a sub win, but was TKO'd in his last 2 fights before that, both in the 3rd round. Johnson, 18-8, 8 KOs, 3 subs. He's 35, 5'9" with a 70-inch reach. Last KO'd by Alex Perez at the end of January. I believe that was January 24th. Both Silva TKO losses round 3, like I said. I like a Johnson TKO round 3. If it goes the distance, I don't favor anybody because if it goes the distance, it'll be too close to call. Let's see how the chat's feeling. Oh, shit. Kyle's giving out more memberships out here? Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Am I tripping? Oh, no, that's the same one. Okay. Meaty and Kyle, yes. Look, I'm a member, says Meaty Rocket. Did you know member means penis in Russian? Does it really? In English, too. It actually does, yeah. I still believe in Patchy Mixes, Meat Rocket. I don't believe you, but I do, but I don't believe you. Meat Rocket says, I wish I was a member. You are a member. And then I think the moral of the story is we're all members. We're all members. We're members. We're happy and we're singing and we're members. Da-na-na-na. Give me a member 5. Ooh, that's weird. Don't do that. All right, let's move on to the main card. This might be on the prelims. I might have my chart flipped right here, but at heavyweight, Vito Petrino, Steven Asplund. I like a Petrino decision. Asplund's still young in the UFC. I like the over 1.5. Asplund decisions possible. Fight and KO's possible. Both guys could get a KO. Petrino subs also possible. Let me write that in now. Petrino's sub is also possible. Asplund 71, 6 KOs of his 7 wins. 27, 6'5" with a 78-inch reach. She's on a 4-fight win streak, all KOs, obviously. Petrino, 13-2, 8 KOs, 2 subs. Excuse me. And one of those subs was in his move to heavyweight. He's 28, 6'3" with a 78-inch reach, virtually identical in the reach. On a 2-fight win streak, last getting a KO. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, I think Petrino going to get to his grappling game like we've seen him do at heavyweight. He gets that grappling game, does some good work, and I expect him to put this young guy on the back foot like people have done to him, get himself a decision win in a close fight. At featherweight, Marwan Rahiki taking on Harry Hardwick. Rahiki, TKO, round 2. I like the under. I like Rahiki in rounds 1 and 2. Rahiki decision if Harry Hardwick is tough enough to get through. The reason I say that is because Rahiki's 7-0, 6 KOs, 1 sub. He's 23, 5'10", 72-inch reach. Okay. But Hardwick is 13-4-1 and is 31, 5'10" with a 71-inch reach, so not too far on the reach. He was TKO'd last by leg kicks in September. I think that was Kyle Fernandez, and that might have been a short notice fight, which is why I say he might be tough enough to go the distance with Marwan Rahiki, because before that, he was on a 5-fight win streak. He was on a 5-fight win streak before that Kyle Fernandez fight. And if it was on short notice, that shouldn't be taken against him. Harry Hardwick is tougher than most, but I still think Rahiki's going to be tough enough to get the TKO. These young guys are a motherfucker, man. I might be pairing the Rahiki TKO with the other young guy. Who was it? Elijah Smith and Rahiki TKO. Give me that shit, bro. I need that. I need it. All right. Give me that. Give me the young guys. Pause. All right. Featherweight, Andre Fili, Jose Miguel Delgado. I got a Delgado decision. You know, I always run with my boy Touchy Fili, but I got to run with the stats. I got to run with the trends. Okay, Delgado, 10-2, 6 KOs, 4 subs. When he wins, they don't see the distance. He's 27, another young guy. 5'11", 73-inch reach. Only losses are decisions, okay? Fili's 25-12, 10 KOs, 3 subs, so a lot of KOs on his record. But then again, that's 12 decision wins. He's 35, a little on the older edge, 5'10" with a 74-inch reach, so he has a slight reach advantage. He alternates wins and losses, and he's due his loss. Last time out, he got his win. He does have 7 losses by finish, so I believe he's been knocked out 4 times and subbed 3 times. So Delgado finish should be considered. I have Delgado finish, and if Delgado TKOs him, I think it is in round 1. Most of Andre Fili's losses are TKOs in round 1, and Jose Miguel Delgado gets a lot of round 1 TKOs. So that's why I have Delgado TKO round 1 in my hedge column. That's why I have Delgado finish in my hedge column and fight in TKO, because obviously Andre Fili has enough power to get a young guy out there. But a decision I don't feel likely for Fili. Delgado I do. So that's why I have Delgado decision on my card here. With the last 3 fights, at light heavyweight, we have Ion Cutelaba taking on Umar C. I like a C decision. Cutelaba, 19-11-1, 1 no contest, 13 KOs, 3 subs, a lot of finishes in his 19 wins. He has 7 finished losses, though, of his 11, so only 4 decision losses. He is 32, 6'1", 75-inch reach. C is 12-1, 5 KOs, 4 subs. 75% of his wins are by finish. At 6'4", 83-inch reach, so he does have a large reach advantage. He will stay on the end of his jab. He knows Ion Cutelaba is dangerous. I feel like he won't wait into the fire. He did get a finish last time out. May not be looking to jump into the fire so quickly. Cutelaba hasn't been TKO'd since 2022. That should be noted as well. That's the reason I'm like, okay, C decision. Maybe playing a little safer. Unless he gets some ground and pound off, I feel like this is a C decision. Like I said, Gillian Robertson sub. I like her to get the sub in round 2 at women's strawweight over Amanda Lemos. Over 1.5, possibly a Robertson decision. That's why it's in the column. I don't have Robertson TKO, but we will be taking it in the CPUnits. You can see that I have Robertson takedown there. That's going to be the double parlay. That's going to be Robertson takedown and Emmett takedown. This was a rebooking from the end of 2025. Robertson 16-8, 3 KOs, 9 subs. She's 30, 5'5", 63-inch reach. Lemos 15, 5-1, 8 KOs, 3 subs, a lot of finishes on her record. I don't think she finishes Gillian Robertson, though. She's also 38 on the older end as a female at strawweight. Tough go already. 5'4", 65-inch reach. She never loses 2 in a row. She is coming off a loss to Tatiana Suarez, so one reason to go with her, but I don't think she wins this bout. She loses a lot of the times to grapplers, and it is by decision, so another reason to go with the Robertson decision. But Robertson is mad about 2025. She didn't get a lot of opportunities to fight in 2025, and Amanda Lemos was the reason why she didn't get to fight at the end of 2025. So I feel like she's going to come out, try to get herself a finish. Maybe that TKO is possible. I see a sub happening. I don't see the decision, but the decision is entirely possible. And last but not least, in the main event at featherweight, Josh Emmett, Kevin Vallejos. I like a Vallejos decision. I like the over 4.5. Vallejos TKO is possible. I don't think it is, though. Emmett decision's possible. I don't think it is, though. Emmett's 19-6, 7 KOs, 2 subs, so a majority of his wins are by decision. He's 41 at featherweight. Okay, he's only 5'6". He's got a 70-inch reach, so he will have the reach advantage. He's never lost 3 in a row, so maybe that's a reason to rock with my boy Emmett here. Maybe a Lemos Emmett parlay, like a never lost this many in a row parlay or some bullshit. But yeah, he lost his last time out by sub to Yusuf Zalal. Kevin Vallejos 17-1, 12 KOs, 2 subs, so a majority of his wins are by finish. But I feel like he's going to want to get some rounds in there, especially against a wily vet. I mean, Ilia Topuria went 5 rounds with him. This is Kevin Vallejos' first opportunity to go a full 5 rounds. I feel like he will take it. Okay, so that should be noted as well. He is on a 6-fight win streak. All right, last got a KO win over Giga Chikadze. And again, Emmett rarely gets KO'd. So that's the reason for me rolling with a Vallejos decision. And that's it. Those are all my picks for the card. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I hope you agree. If you don't agree, it is what it is. But I do the research. I look at the vibes. I see guys' streaks. I see guys' styles. And that's what the styles gave me. Those are the outcomes that the guys gave me. So if you want to check out my picks, feel free. I post them on Tapology. Just look me up. One More Round Fights. Otherwise than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the watch along. I'm going to be on the main card. I'm working during the day, so I'm only going to pull up for the main card, but hopefully you guys cash some bets. And it is what it is. It is what it is. But that was Andrade, who has a lead PJJ. What the fuck? Wow. That was an early stoppage. Richland, you must be a casual, says Meat Rocket. I'm going with CPUnits. I can't even see Richland's messages. It's censoring them for me. Kyle gives out another membership, I believe. And then, oh, wait, Meaty member. Meaty got it. Let's go. I keep fucking falling for that. I still believe in Patchy. Oh, he did. And then Kyle gives out another membership. Hammy 11000 says, Hola, señores. What up? And then Jedi and User receives the membership from Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Gifting out a couple memberships. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Kyle Greaves. And then Hammy11000 says hello. Kyle says sub Hammy. Hammy says Touchy looked rough during the weigh-in. Yeah, I don't think he's going to win. I think a decision, Delgado, possibly Delgado finish. Delgado TKO round 1 is entirely possible. Can you give me a quick 13-leg parlay I could put in real quick? I got you. You ready? I'm going to give you a 13-leg parlay right now. Nobody else does this shit, but I got you. Fight end decision in the first fight. Elijah Smith in the second fight. Mosqueda sub in the third fight. Sosa and Souza in the fourth and fifth fights. Curtis in the sixth fight. Fight end decision in the seventh fight with Tavares and Anders. And the Charles Johnson and Gustavo da Silva fight. Charles Johnson. Fight end decision in the Petrino Asplin fight. Rahiki moneyline in the Rahiki Hardwick fight. Delgado moneyline in the Feely Delgado fight. C moneyline in the Cutelaba C fight. Robertson moneyline in the Robertson Lemos fight. And Vallejos moneyline in the Vallejos Emmett fight. And that's your 13-leg parlay. You're welcome. Run to the books. Run to the fucking books. Cash that shit. All right. And then Hammy wishes he was a member. Hola, Kyle, says Hammy. I wish I was a member, but I don't have a large enough member. It's okay, brother. We'll get you there one day. And then Octopus No Friend says, I'm working in the morning too, brother. Yeah, it is what it is. Appreciate you all. Gracias, says me, Rocket. Appreciate you all. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. I know I will be. I'm going to try to watch my phone on the side. You know how I get down. It is what it is. But, yeah, shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys always checking out the content. Hope you guys enjoy the fight. Hope you guys cash on your bets. Again, the CPUnits bet is Gillian Robertson moneyline, Gillian Robertson TKO, Gillian Robertson TKO round 2. That's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Deuces.
Meteor crashing in that earth. How my flow is hard since I was born. It's about time you notice. Smoke the bomb flower now. No, it's not the lotus. Cannabis, sativa, indica, whatever's growing. It's a self-prescription. I hope it's not in cursive. I read a fine print like splits. I'm subversive, not coercive and mediocre, cause I'm assertive. Put my way in the smoke sessions, now I'm inserted. Ash me out on the beat, I bet I get it high. Better keep the bass low. We drink, so get a case low. But my eyes real low like Janae Mary Jane, Mila J, 3 sons and 3 a day. Rolling on my women in my white sheets. High, I don't care if any lowlights even like me. Why? I'm too crazy and indifferent to use Visine. I'm often spacing, tripping till this ain't a pipe dream. Bye.